Good morning all. I wasn't going to vlog today, but for some reason, after bed rotting for about 2 hours, it's about 11:30, I decided I need to vlog my day to be able to get through the day. So that's what I'm going to do. I did start cleaning my bedroom last night. I changed the bed sheets for the first time in 3 weeks. I know it's gross. Don't shoot the messenger. So yeah, and I need to just tidy up the bathroom and tidy up the rest of my room, tidy a little bit downstairs. I've been doing a lot of drawing, a lot of brand work. And yeah, but I think the first order of business is eating some quality British food. Fish pie. Yeah, I'm going to have some fish pie. I didn't eat dinner last night. I completely forgot. And I've woken up absolutely ravenous. So fish pie is on the agenda. Also, I washed my hair yesterday and I forgot to put it in a bonnet. So we're just letting it roam free today. So yeah, it's kind of everywhere, but we're letting it roam free. So apologies for that. I want to show you guys what I've been working on recently, inspiration I've had since mending at my first convention, and also stuff that's been going on in my life since I've gotten out of hospital and stuff like that. So I thought I could show you guys a realistic day in my life as a depressed, ill disappointment of a 25-year-old, and I could explain what's been going on at the same time. So yeah, I will say I don't usually get up this late. I usually get up around 9:30, 10 o'clock at the very latest. I stayed in bed because I felt like my eyes were literally closing. So I just went back to sleep. So now I'm up, and once I'm up, I'm usually up. So, like I said, first order of business is fish pie. And all I've been thinking about since last night is fish pie. I don't even like fish pie that much. But for some reason, my African mother makes the most British fish pie I've ever had in my life. I don't know how she does it, but it tastes so good. So we're gonna make it. Oh, I need to go post something at the local Bossman shop so I could literally just like pop out quickly, post it, and get my milk. But we'll have to do that in like an hour because I need to eat. And whilst my fish pie is warming up, let me show you guys what I've been working on. I've got emails. Why do I have emails? I just got into a convention. These are all sketches. Please be nice. I'm still learning how to... The thing is, I can sketch. I can't colour block or cell shade or anything like that. But I'm learning. I'm going to learn over the next 2 weeks, and I'm going to be great enough to be able to print shit. That's my plan. Here's my new stool. It makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. I love magical girls. Anyone here like magical girls? I'm making like magical girl sticker sheets. But depending on whether I can get sticker sheets printed in time, this may become a print. I might move it around and make it a print. We have some wooden pin designs. We've got the Hobbit door, we've got a mushroom, we've got a bow with a strawberry, and we've got the Baldur's Gate 3 potion. Some more wooden pins. I want to make like an AO3 pin. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's like a Animal Crossing speech bubble, and then the cat distribution delivery box. Oh, and a print that I was sketching last night was stable things. So it's Stranger Things, but they're in their D&D outfits and make it like they're cute little animals. I'm going to do more sketching over the next week so then I can learn how to do more. Because I know the basics. I know like the line art and the colour blocking and the cell shading. I know how to do it. I just need to practice to get good at it. And not to toot my own horn, but I tend to pick things up quite quickly. I just get bored of it quickly. I am kind of worried though, because we are coming up to Chinese New Year, so a lot of the manufacturers are going to be off between February and March. So I'm just going to have to... I'm going to send off some memo pads today, either today or tomorrow. And hopefully those can at least be shipped to me, because everything else, worst case scenario, I can get those done within the UK. So I'm going to get those shipped off. But I have something else arriving today. So do you guys know, like, the fidget toys with, like, the keychains and stuff, like the keycaps, like the... So I make clay keycaps, right? And I just come up with the idea, why don't I make, like, get the fidget toy base, customize it a little bit, and then it's just keycaps. And if you buy a certain amount of keycaps at my stall, you get, like, the free thing to put them in. Or you can buy that thing separately. It's up to you. But, like... Huh? Also, not my Pepsi. It's my mum's. Mum, sorry. Love you. Jesus. Anyway, got my fish pie. Pepsi. Now you see that cupboard over there next to the fridge? That cupboard is my cupboard. It's got some of my mugs, some of my dishes, and some of the foodie bits that I like, but I need to go through it. Get rid of some stuff that's out of date. Also, just get rid of stuff that I don't use, either donate it or stuff like that. I need to go through it, basically. So I might do that before I go upstairs, and then I'll take my clothes up and stuff like that. But what I did get from Asda, cake mix, like an instant vanilla sponge cake mix. I want to make a matcha strawberry cake, like a protein matcha strawberry cake. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to eat my thing and watch a podcast. I'll be...
Getting caught, which a lot of abusers tend to have as well.
Their own children to traffic them. So when people keep asking...
Going to have certain biases or be affected by the popular narrative to an viewing pleasure of people online is fucking disgusting. That's what it looks like, the way they were moving and thrusting motion. I've watched this video so many times.
Hello. My hair is done. Brushed my teeth. Skincare's done. I've gotten changed. Wow. I was going to put some pimple patches on, but I think I'm just going to let it breathe. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it breathe right now. So now I'm going to package this vintage parcel that I should have posted like a week ago. Gonna do that. My bed, I've got all the stuff on my bed to sort out, but I have more clothes downstairs that I need to grab, so I'll grab those on the way back in. But yeah, let's package this parcel, let's go to the shop, get some milk, and then we can do some work downstairs. Yes. So whilst I package this parcel, I thought I'd talk to you guys about the engineer guy. Now, I wasn't going to talk about this on here, but I'm 99.9% sure he doesn't watch my videos, and it's not like I'm naming him, and I don't really want to, what's the word, speak to him. So if he somehow watches this, hi, please don't be offended, but also do be offended so you can do better, basically. We had planned a date, and for some reason I thought we were going out for dinner and then going back to his family home. I'm going to call it his family home. Actually, no, I should preface this. He has his family home, which has his mum and like his brothers, and then next door to that is the house that he bought and he's currently doing up to be able to rent out to tenants and stuff. So I was like, okay, we're going to his family home afterwards. No, we got in the car, and then I remembered, oh my god, like I got it wrong. So I'm already panicking because we're going to his family home straight away and we're going to eat there. And yeah, but basically it wasn't what I had planned for the evening, so in my mind I just wasn't at. But anyway, we adapt. So the plan was go there, eat, chill, Just enjoying each other's company, and if stuff happened, stuff happened, if you get my drift. But if stuff didn't happen, I was perfectly content, because I could see myself starting to like actually like him, which was weird. You know, I haven't felt that way about someone in like a hot minute. So I saw myself starting to like him a little bit. But we pull up, and then we're awkwardly sitting in the car for like 15 minutes. I get he's probably nervous, but at the same time, you're the one, I'm entering your space for like the first time and being around other people and stuff. I need you not to be nervous so I can be comfortable, okay? Now, we finally get out the car, and then I realise we walk to the door of his house he's doing up, the next door house, right? Not the house with his family in it. And I'm like, oh, I thought we were eating, like, I thought your mum was making us food. Like, he explicitly said his mum was making us food. She goes, yeah, she'll bring it over. Okay, first of all, that's just weird. I cannot not sit here and say that's not weird, because your mum clearly knows what we will end up doing. So first of all, that's weird. And second of all, I thought we were going to eat with them, because in my head, I felt more comfortable knowing that there was other people in the house. As weird as that sounds, I would at least have preferred other people to have been there, at least for the first time, you know. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense? Anyway, at that point, I'm like, oh, okay, right, I'm getting kind of now. We enter, and like I said, because he's doing it up, the whole downstairs is pretty much a builder's playground. There's paint everywhere, there's like building stuff everywhere, if that makes any sense. So the only place you can go is directly up the stairs, which is right by the front door. There's a bathroom, and then there's 2 bedrooms, right? He only has one bedroom that has a bed in it made up, and a TV on a cardboard box. That's all there is. So obviously it looks weird. It looks wrong. So I'm like, okay, fine. I go in, and I'm starting to make my way up the stairs, right? And he locks the door, the front door. In my mind, I'm like, okay, that makes me a bit panicked. You know, I felt really anxious. But not only does he lock the door, he takes the key out. I don't think I need to explain why that is the hugest red flag. Any form of romantic attachments I had towards him, or any excitement I had for the evening, completely depleted within a matter of seconds. I was like, I need to get out. I'm going to be murdered. And once I got that image in my head, I couldn't get rid of it. That might be a bit extreme, but at the same time, as a woman, you can never be too careful in those circumstances. So I went to the bathroom, and I SOS my mum. I sent her a text message. I think it said something like, code red, make an excuse, come pick me up. So I waited a few minutes. I come out of the bathroom, and we're talking for like a minute or two, and then my mum calls me. I put her on loudspeaker, and she locks the fuck in. I've never seen my mum lock the fuck in quicker. She's like, I'm on the way. I'm like, okay. Basically made an excuse that one of my brothers got into an accident, and I was like, okay. But knowing me, A-star drama student over here, previous experience with like voice acting and stuff like that, I was ready. I don't know if you guys know this, I can like sort of cry on command. I would have to be in a mood, like the exact mind frame to be able to cry on command. However, I was running on pure fear and adrenaline. So the tears came out. He genuinely looked worried, like, oh my god, like this isn't like, this is real. And I'm like freaking out and stuff like that. Oh, and I said, can you unlock the door for me? He's like, yeah. So he unlocked the door. I waited outside. My mum got me, and I went to McDonald's, and then I went home. I messaged him basically like a few days later saying I don't have time for romantic stuff, and something to remember is that we were friends for a few years before all this happened. So in my heart of hearts, I know he probably meant nothing malicious by it, and he was probably just nervous because, like I said, we were friends. But at the same time, it's just am I making sense? I feel like that. And then he messaged, I basically said like I don't have time for a relationship and stuff. He said okay, that's fine, we can still be friends. And he messaged me last week asking if we want to meet up soon, just hang out. And I haven't replied. I feel horrible that I haven't replied because I'm getting back into that mindset when we were friends, and I was horrible at replying to friends. But I don't think I can reply to him. Am I a horrible person? Like, what do you even say? Do I be upfront and honest with him and explain what he did wrong? But then part of me is like, hopefully he'll just find this video or watch this video and understand what he did wrong. So in future, when he meets other ladies or other people he's interested in, he doesn't make the same mistake. But I need to make it abundantly clear, all form of romantic attachment and everything, you know, overall feeling of reassurance and safety just went out the window within a matter of seconds. I couldn't do it. I hope I didn't ramble too much in that segment. But yeah, that's essentially what happened to engineer guy. Now let's talk about barista guy. So, I posted the vintage parcel, but the package to the States cost me £50 because of Trump's fucking tariffs. Tell me why I put in the wrong weight online. So I went to the post office. He's like, yeah, it's the wrong thing, I can't send it. I was like, ugh. So I've emailed Royal Mail and I've basically been like, can I pay the difference? Do I need to apply for a refund and then pay another £50? Oh, whatever. Anyway, I've got some pasta that I froze the other day in the microwave. I've got Danky Jabbo ready and rolling. And I think whilst that's defrosting, I'm gonna make a cake. Yeah. I
wasn't really a bad problem. Like, I had best friends, and I wasn't particularly like ostracized or treated any different. I think it was a bit of a weirdo loser. So interesting as well that it was the guy.
Right, where's the cooling? I planned to do a bunch of schoolwork today, but I feel like I've just been busy with art stuff, which is fine. But I have an essay due in a few weeks, so maybe I will hop onto that this weekend. And I've got work to do tonight as well. Like, actual work. Oh god. Hi everyone. I'm gonna be honest, it's like a week later after I started filming. I need you guys to understand everything went wrong after I went to go send that parcel. Literally everything went wrong. So I got the wrong weight. So guess who has to go and pay like another £50 to send a parcel to the States? This girl. And yeah, I think this week was the first time in a long time where I've been so depressed to the point that I've not been able to get out of bed or eat or shower. My bedroom is the worst it's been since my last bedroom cleaning video, and this is the most depressed I've been since my first ever like video on YouTube. So I don't know, I feel really sad. I did a really intense therapy session today, and now I just feel really tired. But I've not just been dilly-dallying, because you can be depressed but the income's got to come in. So First of all, if you haven't subscribed already yet, make sure to do that. Second of all, there is a hype button. Hype your bitch up, because Lord knows I need it. And yeah, I just want to point out and say that anything I earn from the next few videos is going to go to help my mum. The car's gone. It's dead. It's broken down. De nada. No car. So we've got no car, which makes it difficult for her, but also for me to be able to get to appointments. And then my stepdad's phone is fucked. I failed all my exams last week. And I've got to retake them all this week. So I'm going to, obviously after this, I'm going to nap. And then I'm going to write some flashcards and stuff. But yeah, it's not, it's just been a really weird week. I think usually I'm really sad within myself. But for the first time, I'm just sad at the world. Like, why? If I'm God's creation, why does he keep giving me such struggles? Like, there's gotta be a line, surely. But, oh, let me see if I can show you what I've been working on. So, if you guys don't know, I have a brand called Bunny Milk. And I make more physical items or trinkets, one would say. However, I've been really delving into digital art, and I really want to improve my art skills. And they're not the best at all, I'm not saying that, but I do have some inkling of what's right and what's wrong, and cell shading and shit like that. Anyway, so it would. Okay, so this is one of my memo pads that I've designed. Very cute, very nice. We've got some badges, some wooden pins, designed some glasses. I've sketched out a few art prints I want to make, and yeah. Oh, I made washi tape. Where's the washi tape? You can barely see it, but I made a washi tape as well. But yeah, I've sent a few things off to be made, and they're in production now. So that's one less thing to worry about. But the house is a mess. I need to tidy up all my art stuff, and I just do not have the willpower. I've got no motivation. I really don't. It's been a long time since I've been like this. And yeah, I think therapy just really drained me today. We went really deep into like trauma. And compared to most, I don't think I necessarily have trauma, but I definitely had things that happened to me when I was younger that kind of shaped me, I guess, into who I am today. So yeah, I've just been thinking about a lot of stuff and how the world is just filled with hate, and that just makes me so sad. Like, goddamn. Especially in the States. Like, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing over there, but sort your shit out. Also, Bad Bunny absolutely slayed it at the Super Bowl. Yeah, sort your shit out, please, because there's no way I'm going there anytime soon. Absolutely not. I think I also tend to get ahead of myself. Like, I have these goals that I want to do, but then to actually be able to do what I want, it takes so much willpower and energy that I do not have. I'll say it right here, right now. I do not have good self-love or self-motivation. That's something I need to work on this year. But it's hard when there's not really a motivation for me to do it. In the sense of like, oh my god, yeah, I want to move out, but I'm in debt, so like, what's the point of, do you know, am I making sense? Oh, I don't know. My phone got upgraded. And even better, as I was saying, my phone got upgraded, and even better, my monthly bill's gone down, even though I've upgraded. So, because I've got 2 numbers. And I wasn't going to get a new phone. However, who would have thought spending all this money on this bloody camera and it can't even take nice photos? So you're telling me you can film in 4K, but I can barely take pictures in 1080p? Oh. Ah. So yeah. Also, I think I just need a work-based phone to be able to do short-form content, keep everything on there, and because I don't go on my phone, I generally just don't go on my phone like ever. So yeah, I think I've got that phone now. It's down the end. It's charged. It only has stuff for my vlogging account and my art account on there, and my job that's on my PC. I've just kept that stuff to my laptop. There's nothing, luckily, there's nothing urgent on there. So if someone needs to contact me, worst case scenario, they'll contact me on my normal number. Or they'll just send me an email and I'll reply. So that's that. I just think I'm really dreading these exams on Thursday. There's so much I need to catch up on at college. And don't even get me started on my essay for uni. I have not done anything. I have not read the materials or anything like that. It's not due till like the 3rd March. When I'm recording this, it's the 9th of February. My plan is just to pass my nail exams, and then I'll figure that out afterwards. Once I've passed all the college exams, I can then focus on uni. So I think this weekend I'm just going to be reading a bunch of like the textbook. I'm not even going to be looking at what the essay's about. I'm just going to be catching up on like textbook work over the next week. And then yeah, it should be a-okay. My plan is to just have everything base done. Yeah. It's been hard. I'm not going to be around the bush. It's been hard. I know my life doesn't sound difficult, me saying it out loud, but it's very hard to put into words. The only thing that stopped me from offing myself is that the finale for Singles Inferno comes out tonight. They better not do My Girl He's Done Dirty. Also, don't worry, I'm not gonna anytime soon. Because I do have dreams and aspirations. And I don't know. I'm looking forward to this year, but right now, I'm just so mentally exhausted. Also, my period's starting. And I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm on the implant from when I was sexually active. Not so much anymore. But my periods only come every 2 to 3 months, maybe 4 at a stretch. So this period is 2 months late, but like there's like a regular cycle. So I know roughly when I should come on, and I'll get like the acne and stuff if I don't actually come on. So like I knew there was a possibility I could come on this week, and then I wiped and it was brown and I was like, no! Because this period's gonna last like a week and a half. And I've already been cramping and it's not the vibe. Oh, something else. Since my mum doesn't have a car, I've become an absolute bus wanker. And I love the bus system. Big up Basildon bus station. I love the bus system. Getting the bus from my house straight into town and then going to the hospital. And the buses go everywhere. I can go Lakeside, Chelmsford. And like I can just pay for like a bus pass and go here, there. It's great. It's honestly fantastic. I love it. I love it here. And it doesn't take that much longer than driving. And the buses are all on time. And they're all modern. They've all got charging ports and stuff. I feel like I'm low-key becoming a boss wanker. I kind of love it. Woof woof to you too, bitch. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. Today, the goal is to sleep, do some studying, and fully put all of my clothes away, all my cutlery and bowls and stuff. To be honest, I don't really have that many. I only have my plate with my breakfast on and like coffee cups. It's not like the worst thing in the world. I need to take those down, put that away. I also feel, side note, I also feel as if like not leaning into my hobbies is also heightened isn't the word I'm looking for, but also increased my depression periods of time, I would say. Yeah, I've not been gaming, I've not been doing Pilates, I ain't even doing shit. But you know what I am going to be doing? Watching Singles Inferno tomorrow morning. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sad for myself, I'm sad for the world. Yeah, it's rough out here. But just know, I love you guys. You guys keep me going. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. For real though, because we need to rack up money to get my mum a car. Unless some companies out there want to gift my mum a car. Mr. Beast, please!